Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm going to discuss about JSP scripting elements. The scripting elements provide the ability to insert the Java code inside the JSP. And there are three types of scripting elements. First is the scriptlet tag, second is the expression tag, and third is the declaration tag. First I'm going to discuss about the declaration tag. The JSP declaration tag is used to declare fields and methods. And the code written inside the JSP declaration tag is placed outside the service method of auto-generated servlet. So it does not get memory at each request. So actually I'm going to explain about this declaration tag. Declaration tags are used to create variables and methods in a JSP. The variables and methods will become global to JSP. That is, in JSP, we can use those variables and methods anywhere. At the time of translation, the container inserts declaration tags into the class so that the variables will become instance variables and methods are instance methods. And declaration tag is printed only once for multiple requests. And this is the syntax for the declaration tag, greater than symbol, percentile, and not equal to. Here you can declare the variables and methods. So this is about the declaration tags. Next is the expression tags. JSP expression tags is used to find the result of the given expression and sends it back to the client browser. Each expression tag of JSP will be internally converted to out.print method. And then JSP out is an implicit object, that is ready-made object. And this is the syntax for the expression tag, that is greater than symbol, percentile, and equal to statement. The expression tags are converted to out.print statements and inserts the out.print statement into underscore JSP service of request comma response of servlet class by the container. The expression tags written in a JSP are executed for each request because underscore JSP service method is called for each request. And one expression tag should contain one Java expression only. In a JSP, we can use expression tags for any number of times. And in JSP, the implicit objects are allowed into tags which are inserted into underscore JSP service of request comma response method. An expression tag goes to underscore JSP service method only. So implicit objects are allowed in the expression tag. And in a declaration tag, the implicit objects are not allowed because declaration tag goes outside of underscore JSP service method. And next one is the scriptlet tag. What is the scriptlet tag? Scriptlet tag is used to execute the Java source code in JSP. That is, scriptlet tag is used to insert Java code in a JSP, even though there are multiple tags given in JSP. But still, we need to insert some small piece of Java code in JSP. Scriptlet tag is used for implementing the business logic in JSP. Scriptlet tag goes to underscore JSP service method during the translation. It means scriptlet tags are executed for each request. And this is the syntax for the scriptlet tag, greater than symbol and percentile. Here you need to insert the Java code. And we can use implicit objects of JSP in a scriptlet tag also, but the scriptlet tag goes to underscore JSP service method only. In a JSP, implicit objects are allowed in expression and scriptlet tags, but not in the declaration tags. So this is about the scripting elements. And now I'm going to show some examples of the scripting elements. First is the scriptlet tag. First, create a dynamic web project with appropriate name as scriptlet tag. Then inside the source, uh, right click on the source and then create a two files here, index.html and welcome.jsp. You right click on this package name and create the one HTML file and JSP file. They both are going to be saved in web under web content. And inside web.inf, this web.xml is going to be saved. And this web.xml contains the inside welcome file list contains the default files. And index.html, first control starts from index.html. Here inside the body tag, we have form action equal to welcome.jsp Input type equal to text, name equal to uname. Once you enter the username and you submit this, then the action form action will go to the welcome.jsp. Inside welcome.jsp, this is the scriptlet tag where you insert the Java code or the business logic. A string name equal to request.get parameter of uname. The name which you entered here in the index.html, that is going to be acquired here using request.get parameter and stored in the string name. Then out.print welcome and name is going to be printed in the output. So right click on this application, index.html, and just say run on the server. Select the Tomcat, select the appropriate project, scriptlet tag, and say finish. Then the server is going to be started here. So for each and every dynamic web project, you need to configure the build path. That is, right click on the project name, go to build path and configure the build path. So you need to set all these libraries and everything. Okay. For each and every project, you need to go to the build path. You need to configure the build path. So here I'm not going to configure for each and every project, but you need to configure while writing a JSP program or a servlet program. If I enter the name as Spot and say go here, click on the button go, then I will get the output as welcome Spot. So this is the scriptlet tag where you insert the Java code inside the scriptlet tag. It accepts the business logic. And next is the declaration tag. Inside the declaration tag, first create a dynamic web project of declaration tag. Inside source, create one package com.declaration. Right click on the package and create one JSP file, index.jsp. So index.jsp is going to be saved in web content. Then inside web.inf, you have a web.xml file. Here web.xml contains the default files inside the welcome file list. Here declaration tag, this is the syntax for declaration tag. Here you are declaring the variables. It is int cube of int n. This is the function. This is the return type. Int is the return type. Cube of int n begin return n into n into n. That is, we are finding the cube of this value of n. Then in the expression tag, I am taking one expression tag here. Then cube of 3 is call the function here. So when you run this application, just say run on server, select the Tomcat server, and select the appropriate project declaration tag and say finish. So cube of 3 is 27. You get the output like this. So this is about the declaration tag. And next one is the expression tag. So go to expression tag, create one dynamic web project expression tag. Then inside source, create one package com.expression. Right click on the package name and create one index.html file in one JSP file, welcome.jsp file. And these two files are saved in web content. And you have one web.xml file also. Here these are the default files in welcome file list. First the control goes to index.html. Here when you type input type equal to text, name equal to username, and you submit the username, form action goes to welcome.jsp. Inside the welcome.jsp, this is the syntax for expression tag. And here it is saying welcome plus the name which you entered in index.html is acquired here using request.get parameter. So go to index.html. So go to index.html, right click on the application, say run on server. select the Tomcat server, select the appropriate project, expression tag, and say finish. Then here, when you enter the name here as Scott, it says, and click the button go, it says welcome Scott. So this is about the scripting elements. So how many types of scripting elements you are having? You are having expression tag, declaration tag, and the scriptlet tag. So hope you understood. I'm going to continue in the next class.